I just want to overall get your position on equities. So you've changed a couple of things around. You're now overweight in Eurozone equities, and you're also overweight in U.S. equities.
Well, we're overweight in European equities versus the United Kingdom equities, and we have an overweight in global equities versus high-grade bonds in general. So a moderately risk-on position of reflecting some of the things you mentioned about China, but the growth in Europe and the United States continuing as well.
All right, so apologies. You closed your overweight position in U.S. equities. Why did you do that?
Well, the earnings in the U.S. were extremely strong, and we see now this strength in Europe continuing. Given some of the valuations in the United States, we wanted to take a more balanced global approach in our overweight. That doesn't mean that the U.S. can't continue to perform, but it's recognition that other regions can accelerate as well.
Give me a sense, Mark, of volatility. So we saw quite a lot of volatility last week. Did that damage some of your clients' portfolios?
I don't think so. I mean, I think we see now the indexes are still near highs. I recently, over the weekend, had a fantastic opportunity to spend some time with some of our wealthiest, most influential clients in Amsterdam. And I think some of the things they're focused on are how, to a degree, politicians around the world are more or less in line now. This threat of populism has receded a bit. They see the synchronized global growth and recognize that corporate earnings are coming in strong. And remember that central banks still are providing a great deal of stimulus into the economy. And I think after this French election, more clients are realizing that perhaps the glass is half full.
Right. Is that a concern that you have? We're not sure whether President Macron can actually govern and push the reforms through. And then we're also seeing a little bit of concerns now bubbling over in Spain. Are we crying victory too soon?
Well, as you know very well, the longer-term problems in Europe have not been solved. And there's probably another election cycle where Europe has the chance to do that, and then these concerns will come back to the forefront. But as you know, growth is a very important anodyne force that can ameliorate some of the biggest concerns and buy time for policymakers in an environment like this.